I am Matt.
And I'm Tom.
This is a park bench, and you can probably tell we filmed a few on the same day.
Yes.
Slightly darker.
And it's a question that I get a lot.
Let me guess. What's wrong with your hair?
Okay. Yes, but that's not what I was setting up for, you dick. Wait, this is going to be a string of personal insults, isn't it?
So, Tom, why do you always wear a red t-shirt?
Oh, God, could you sound more 80s TV presenter? That was smashing nicey, that was. What was that?
That's the levers they have on their desk.
Okay. Yeah, I am indeed wearing, underneath the many layers here, the usual red t-shirt, which I bought in bulk, by the way. I do not just have one red t-shirt. You've seen my wardrobe, haven't you?
Yes, his wardrobe's brilliant because you open it up and it is red t-shirt, red t-shirt, red t-shirt, red t-shirt, blue jeans, suit.
Yeah, I do have a suit. I have multiple options for suit and shirt and things like that, but there are it turns out you can just buy red t-shirts in bulk, and they are kind of sweatshop free, reasonably priced. They're about $2 each, to be fair. And it turns out that's a lot cheaper than actually caring about your t-shirts.
It's your own personal brand now, isn't it? Really?
Well, oh yeah, and you're always in blue, I notice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which on the other hand, what is the blue t-shirt today? What have you got on?
Today, I'm going to be mashing my microphone.
Minions. Of course it is. But you normally wear blue.
Yeah.
Favourite colour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not because on camera I mainly only wear blue clothes.
I basically a long time ago, when I was at university, there was one good photograph of me.
Okay.
And it was taken while I was juggling into a strong wind.
I know that photo.
You know that photo
everywhere.
Yeah, because I had
all over the place.
Phrasing. I had long hair at the point, and it is flying out behind me, and I am juggling into a strong wind, and I really like that photo of me. So I used that as, you would now call it the cover photo, I guess. Back then it was like the header image on my website, but now like that would be the cover photo, everything like that. I'm building my website. You know what you do for design is you pick the picture, and then you pick a really bright spot colour from that picture, and you use that throughout the site.
So then it matches.
Yeah.
And fits.
So I happened to be wearing a red t-shirt that day, because at that point I was just wearing plain, because I mentioned this the other video, kind of didn't like corporate logos, things like that, I just wore plain t-shirts. Happened to be wearing a red one, sampled that colour, that has been my colour since, which is the colour that is in the background of every photo and on thumbnails, and it's the red in the citation needed logo and the tech diff logo, and that's your blue in there as well. And so I set that up. And then, like, if you look back a few years ago, I was wearing all sorts of colours, and it's like, no, it's just, this works.
Yeah.
This is, there's footage of me out there in a bright orange t-shirt and a bright purple t-shirt. And then it was just easier to order 24 bulk red t-shirts every couple years and wear the hell out of them for any time I was doing filming. It goes back to the TV show as well. 4 years ago, I was on a TV show called Gadget Geeks. One season, straight from nothing to a 13-episode order to cancellation. I don't know what internal politics at the TV channel made that happen. But I went into wardrobe on the first studio day, and they had all sorts of plain colours set up. And in the studio segments, I'm wearing all sorts of colours. And then we get to the barn where we're filming, out in the middle of nowhere. And the nature of the show is that we're filming all sorts of different things on different days. And I'm filming with a wonderful guy called Charles, who always wore black. Easy. I was filming with Colin Furs, who...
He has his safety tie in his shirt.
Yes, he does. Every one of his big build video, he has the safety tie, which, given that it's a tie that can easily get tangled up in...
I love the safety tie.
He's had it for a long time, and it's wonderful. And it's just... Is it going to be easier if I just wear the same colour t-shirt every day? And I'm like, yeah, right, no one's going to notice or mind. So I just bought the load of them then.
For continuity, so if they have to edit, if you're taking 3 days to build and they want to edit into one programme, then no one knows.
And I had a grey hoodie over the top and a coat over the top. The same big Baltic coat that I've been wearing lately is still that one. And it worked for continuity. And so it became this thing by accident. And I'm not, there's a limit to how old you can be and get away with wearing a t-shirt. Vsauce manages it. He's still in that range. He's still normally wearing a t-shirt rather than a shirt. At least last time I met him at YouTube Space it was. I don't know does he do that on camera? On camera he's still t-shirt, isn't he?
So,
Yeah. But at some point, a man gets to the stage where he can't pull off a t-shirt anymore without looking like he's just
Working
a
in
slot.
IT?
Or working in IT, which, to be fair, I do. But at some point, I'm going to have to upgrade to shirts, I'm going to have to upgrade to something formal, and it will probably be if I get a TV gig or something like that. But in the meantime, the red shirts stay.
I'm just thinking about your birthday party last year. Bright spark had the idea to...
Was it him?
I don't know who did it.
I thought it was the landlord.
Yes,
Landlord of the
I think-
Pembury, Steve. He was a lovely, lovely guy. He was the one who bought the t-shirts. You can guess where this is going.
We all dressed up as Tom Scott. We all had a red t-shirt.
Weirdest damn party. Because I didn't twig it because I was one of the first to turn up to the pub. And the bar staff, because I know the landlord was at my birthday party, the bar staff are wearing red t-shirts, and I assume it's something to do with the beer festival that's on. And then someone else turns up and Steve pulls out a red t-shirt and hands it them, and they put the red t-shirt on. And it's that kind of gentle, friendly mocking where you can't really, you wouldn't want to complain about it, but at the same time, for God's sake.
You can only blame yourself.
You know what? That's the definition of trolling. The good definition right there. That is someone you know being mildly peeved about something they can't really complain about. Because I'm generally of the opinion that the word troll, in terms of online troll, should be replaced with the word shit stain. Because they're both foul and obnoxious. They're not something you'd want near you. And it's got horrible connotations with it, except troll doesn't anymore. You hear people say, oh yeah, I'm a professional troll, I am. Oh yeah, try saying you're a professional shit stain, go on.
It's one of those words that's gone from meaning the absolute worst kind
Yeah.
of human being to meaning...
Yeah. Whereas at the same time, excusing some really horrible stuff as just trolling. No, go on, try saying you're a professional shit stain. Get away.
I'm a professional shit stain.
I'm going to have to bleep this so much.
You started it.
I did.
You started
I
this
try
one.
not to swear on camera.
I can't help myself because I've got a potty mouth. I eat potties. I clean them first.
I don't know where this is going, Matt, and I don't like it.
Eat oxtail soup out of a potty.
It's not like putting like blue coloured soda in a squirty window cleaning bottle and just saying.
How is this anything to do with your t-shirt? It's amazing.
The reason I have a red t-shirt a lot is that it's good for continuity. It's good as a branding thing, and it was a colour that I got picked absolutely almost at random many, many years ago when I was in York.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
If you have any other questions about his clothing, there is a comments box below.
I don't want to know where that's going, Matt. Right.
My hair's pissing me off.
My hair's pissing me off. Your hair's pissing me off too.
My hair's pissing.
Ew.